I think FIFA Ultimate Team specifically is in the greatest state that the game has ever been in. Now, before I get into it, I do want to say that the gaming industry as a whole has been very lackluster, has been very dull, I'll call it, and very boring. But with FIFA 23 coming to an end and EAFC 24, I believe is what the name of the next game is called, it's just been very refreshing. So I want to start off with saying that I think this is the best state of the game it has ever been. So that's the first things first here, all right? Now, why do I say that, right? So the whole premise around FIFA, and I think the very big standard, is the idea that the game is very much pay to win. So a lot of times you'll be paying about $60 to afford the game and about probably another 100 or so throughout the upcoming months to then try to make a better team as new promo cards come out. Now, the biggest reason that I say that the game is fantastic right now is because of the current SBC system, right? So 85 times 10s, 84s as well, that are currently going on have been around for a long time, right? But the weight to these packs is unreal right now. So what I wanted to quickly do was to show you guys what almost every FIFA player is doing right now, especially people who are new to the game at the moment. I have a few people in my Discord right now who are just starting and making great teams. So what I wanted to quickly do, show this 85 times 10. We're going to go ahead and use the companion app here. I just want to show you guys how good these packs are by doing one live real quick, right? So let me go ahead and just claim these players. These are players that I've already been cycling through. We'll go ahead and just sell this duplicate real quick just to get into it. But let's just go and open this 85 times 10. Now, I know 85 and higher is very good, but in previous like promos and such, you would probably only see an 87 at the most coming out of these packs, all right? So what you're going to probably see here is a team of the season as the preview. At least that's what happens on PlayStation here. And you're going to see a whole bunch of other good promo cards behind it. Hopefully we get a footies. Looks like we get a legend instead. So I guess the preview is a little bit different on the app here. But just to prove my point here, right? Look at all these duplicates and good cards that we just got out of this pack, right? We got a legendary 95 out of 85 plus. And if you look at it here, we got two cards here that were the very bare minimum, right? The weight to these packs is astronomically good, right? Just to show you another example as to what my community has been pulling on an average here, on a very much average scale in these SBCs, it's this pack right here, right? You got a 94 through an 89 team of the season promos right there, just alone. 4 gold cards to be expected, a legendary, and then a shapeshifter card at the very end here, right? So this is just kind of the overall point that I want to make here, right? The game is no longer play and pay to win right now. And I think that that is one of the most exciting things out of this entire game. Now, what's so great about this, right, is the fact that you can keep cycling players in. You saw that at the beginning of me doing my pack live that I had duplicate players, right? Obviously, we have a duplicate Bailly here. And many times you will get these duplicate players and you're able to take these packs, upgrade them, keep throwing them into 84 packs, right? Eventually, you will turn into this team that my boy had a week ago. This was a week ago that my boy Dave had this team exact here, right here. Almost all footies and all legendaries of some sort, right? All heroes, whatever you want to call it. So basically, right, I will be honest, my boy Dave definitely grinds, but he got this team basically strictly through all SBCs, right? Matthias, I believe Ronaldinho's card is the SBC. You got Zidane's SBC, whole bunch of SBCs here, great cards, all footies, right? Now imagine if FIFA pushes through with this, and next year for EAFC specifically, it's no longer pay to win. We're already paying about $100 for the game. Just go ahead and make it easy for us to get these promos, right? I think that's what makes it fun. It's something to chase, right? So you see Haaland in here. Haaland's at SBC as well. I believe my boy's got Messi in here somewhere. I don't see it on this team. However, I know, okay, there's team of the season Messi. I know he's got footies Messi by now. But look at all these great players. And it takes a lot of time to grind for this, but that's exactly the point in my opinion here, right? It takes so much time to get to this point. Now, you do waste a lot of time spending money instead of spending money. However, that's how I would prefer it. So basically my point here, right, is you get some phenomenal cards for free. Now, I enjoy the grind, right? That doesn't bother me at all. But what happens to the game as you're currently playing it? What happens with this kind of method behind it, right? So we're gonna go ahead and look at Messi's card here, the Messi's footy card that I was referring to earlier. The price is currently still 6 million coins, right? That's still pretty high. The average player such as myself will not be able to afford that, right? Let's just go ahead and see what happens in the market here, right? I think Messi might not be the best example here because What I believe happened is the price raised as he wasn't available. So the market, the supply and demand easily simply put there. But at the beginning, when Messi's card first arrived into the market, it was 15 million coins. If you look at it now, it is 8 million coins, nearly half the price. Now, what's the reasoning for the spikes? Messi was no longer in a lot of the SBC options for your rewards, right? Eventually, Messi's card, as like the series of Footies cards gets released, then disappears, and by the end you will be able to get all the Footies cards, right? So basically, by simple supply and demand, by this point the supply was low and the demand was high, and then it comes right back down as the supply is back high again when Messi's in the packs, right? So basically my point is that if you can't achieve a Messi out of your own packs, it's still relatively affordable to get one of the best cards in the entire game. Now, I realize that Messi's a big far shot, but that again is exactly my point, that these are the best players in the game and they are hard to get, but it's a grind. That's what I personally enjoy out of it. It's a free grind. Makes me want to keep playing. So if you want to look at all of these cards here, there's a lot of good cards on the market. Never in my life did I think I'd see, especially the highest promo in the game, a 95, a 96 overall, basically going for under 300k, right? Carvajal, 54k. Granted, this card's not the best on the market. There are other better options, right? I know that some of these people are subbing on different players here. I think Florenzi's going as a better right back than Carvajal. It completely goes besides the point. But basically, right, even this Haaland SBC was 1.5 basic million coins. I did this for free, right? Same with the Matthias SBC, 1.4, basically 1.5 million coins. I did it for free with these SBC packs, basically, right? So now what does that mean for the next game, right? I don't know exactly what's going to happen with this system. I think a lot of people are still wondering, but as you're seeing the animation on the screen now, a lot of these cards, if not all of them, are able to upgrade, right? So I believe this card started with a 70 overall, goes to an 85 overall at the end, right? Being able to upgrade all of these cards, I actually don't know if this will fix the next game. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I like the idea of being able to get good cards for free, and I think this actually is a good step in the right direction toward being able to take players that you actually enjoy and ranking them up and keeping players on your team. On top of the fact that you don't have to pay any money to get players that are higher rated is just a grind. I do enjoy this, but now you see that card is capped at 85. The highest FIFA card in Xbox, PlayStation, PC is 99. I know, but the mobile version I believe goes over 100, but either way, I don't foresee them doing that in this game. Whole point I'm getting at here is that this system could work, but I just feel like this SBC system is so much better. It's the surprise of getting a random player. It's the surprise of possibly getting the best players that you possibly can on your team. And I don't know. I just think it's the best option there. I will say a lot of people are rumoring that you will not be able to change the price of players on the market, right? You will not be able to. It will be a set price, basically, is what people are saying. As it will not mirror gaming experiences in the past, right? If I'm understanding that correctly. So I just want to point out there that it may not be the best system. As we saw, the Messi card is dropping in value and it's more achievable for people to get, especially as the number of cards that gets dispersed out, the supply and demand increases. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know how the pricing will work for next FIFA, but I would love to know what your guys' opinions are. Let me know if you guys think it's fun. I will say, with more people having good cards, it means you go against harder opponents. However, I think it is just a perfect trade. If you're good enough at the game, you have almost no excuse. Just put some time into the game, do some SBCs, and yeah, you're right there where you need to be. Now, really quickly before we wrap up this video, I do want to give a lot of props to Mogul Mail. This is Ludwig's, I believe, second channel. It's a lot of news style content, I guess you could call it. It's a lot of journalism. Obviously, he had an English degree, so journalism's right up his alley, but this video is very much stylized like Mogul Mail videos usually are. I wanted to get this video out fast. I wanted to prove my points, and I kind of just wanted to do this while this was still relevant. So big props to Mogul Mail. Go ahead and drop him a subscription or a follow, whatever, because a lot of this video was indeed basically taken from this style of content. So let me know if you guys did enjoy this style. Again, it's just a quick way to get my information out. If you guys did enjoy this kind of content, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Peace, and I'll see you guys on the next one.